franchise marketing plan. This is to tell you about the marketing of your franchise. One of the things it's important to realize when you get into franchising your business is that you will now have two marketing departments or two marketing functions. At the moment, you have a marketing function that markets what you do. It tells people about whatever it is you sell or make. When you get into franchising, you've got to franchise you've got to market your franchise offer as well. So I listened to a lot of what Donald said, and that's absolutely fabulous. I would have said all that in terms of the things of setting up franchise businesses, because that's what we do. But one of the things I'm always saying to people is that if you get into franchising, you need to remember that you're going to be in a different business. Whatever it is that you do now, whether it's make coffee, clean carpets, hire cars, you're going to be getting into a different business, and this is it's as good a time as any to point that out to you. Because when you become a franchisor, your job is to recruit, train, monitor and motivate people who want to run their own business. So, the franchise marketing plan. The marketing process for marketing a franchise is the same as the marketing process for marketing anything else. It just has franchising aspects to it that you need to think about. You've got to define the franchise offering, define the target market, decide on your marketing objectives, decide on how you're going to do that marketing, develop the product, develop the marketing plan, and implement the plan. So let's start by talking about define your franchise offering. What are you selling? What you're selling is the business opportunity. You may be selling a dream, you may be selling future prosperity, but that's what you're selling to a franchisee. You're selling them a business. You are not selling them carpet cleaning, coffee making, or whatever it may be. So that's the first thing. You're selling a business opportunity. You need to come up with an answer for why should a prospect choose your franchise, and as in marketing anything else, think about what the benefits are, think about what your unique selling points are, build those into a compelling offer and put those in front of the franchisee, always remembering that what you're selling is the business opportunity, and always remember that what a franchisee generally is looking for is to feel part of something. So define your franchise offering and then define who you're looking for. Who are you trying to attract as your franchisees? Now, we call this the franchisee profile. Franchisees come in all shapes and sizes. A franchisee could be an individual who is going to perform a job of some sort. They may not need an awful lot of money to get into that business. That is one type of franchisee. Another type of franchisee may be going to manage a number of people in a store, in an office, or they may be going to manage a number of people who are providing mobile services. But if that's the kind of person you're looking for, that's a very different person to the kind of person that is just going to do the job of driving the van, cleaning the carpets, or whatever it may be. And the message to those people needs to be different. In some cases, the franchisee could need to be an existing corporation capable of investing several £1 million into a project. Those type of people are also franchisees. Where are you going to find your franchisees? We'll talk about this a bit more in a minute, but it's an increasingly, again, competitive market. Where are they? Think outside the box of traditional franchise marketing. Yes, there will be people walking around this exhibition. Yes, there will be people buying Franchising World magazine. Yes, there will be people going onto the Franchising World website who are looking to buy a franchise. They don't necessarily know what type of franchise they're looking to buy. They just know they want to get into business. That may be a potential franchisee for you. Decide on your marketing objectives. How many franchisees are we looking for? Where do we want them to be? And over what period of time do we want to find them? In order to achieve those objectives, how many leads do we need? What does the qualifying process need to be? All those things. That's a very important consideration to put into your marketing plan. You need to know what your objectives are before you put the plan into action. What works in terms of marketing activity? Again, I'm not going to throw this open to the audience, so I'm going to take you on to the next slide so we can talk about the kind of things that work. But there's nothing that works the same for every franchisor. There are a number of different ways of marketing a franchise. You need to make yourself aware of what those ways may be, and then you have to work out which ones work best for you. Even if you've got a direct competitor in what you do, let's say it was McDonald's and Burger King, for the sake of argument, that's two easy ones to compare, you will find that throughout their businesses they do things differently. I know they both put a piece of meat in between two bits of bread, which sounds fairly simple, but there's a lot more to it than that, and they will market their franchise differently, they will recruit their franchisees differently, they will manage their franchise systems differently. So what's important is to work out what works for you. It could be exhibitions, it could be franchising media, it may be specific trade media. If you want your franchisees to come to you with knowledge of how to operate a business like yours, then you're more likely to find them in the trade press that covers your sector than perhaps you are in the generic franchising press. Think about it, think about the type of person you're trying to find, and then you can decide where to do the marketing. How are you going to target them? National, regional, local press. There are a number of different ways of promoting a franchise opportunity. Use PR. PR in franchise magazines, PR on the TV, PR in your sector press. That's another good way of letting people know that you're in the franchising business. You may not in that message tell them overtly that you are in the franchising business and that you're looking for franchisees, but if people see PR about your company that talks about you growing